Hey, it's been a little over 9 months since our last podcast. Fucking talk.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Oh my
You're
god.
supposed to talk. We
I don't know where to.
What are we supposed to say?
Yeah, like
I
I don't know
don't
where
know.
to take it from there.
Okay,
I'm
well,
pretty good at improv, but
regardless, welcome back to the Quirks cast. We're here. We're back finally after a long time, a long overdue episode. We're here, joined today by everybody. Beaner, God, aka Brian, Couscous, aka Aiden, and Brady, aka Shaq Tinafu, and Face Kish, myself. We're back. Welcome. Here we are. What do we had to talk about? We got a lot of things to go through in today's podcast.
A lot to talk about.
It's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be a banger. Who wants to talk first? What are we talking about?
Me. I want to talk first.
Okay. Okay.
So I was watching a live stream last night, and you got to like 94. So where did they go?
Yeah.
Because you got up to 94.
I was at 95, and then I'm now down to 87. I'm pretty sure I got botted, and then YouTube just kind of came in and was like, nah, and they just took my subs. But it's fine.
I got mildly worried because I had major couscous flashbacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was gaining subs like
you had subs and no viewers. That is the epitome of couscous right there.
Yeah. So I think I just got botted, and then I essentially lost all of them overnight. Well, not all of them. I'm still at 87. So hopefully when I stream again, like the server, I should hopefully get back up to 90 or so because I'm trying to hit a hundo. But yeah, that's the goal. But yeah, I think I just got botted, to be honest, because I just it was so funny because I was like sitting there and I was like, I wonder if I lost any, and I go look and I'm at 87, and I was like, wow.
I was excited for you because like, oh shit, he's at fucking 90. I think it was like 91 when I came in, and then I saw you had 3 viewers. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't add up. But
Brian, are you okay? What's going on? Why do you keep leaving?
He's struggling right now. I guess his mic's fucking up.
I don't know what's going on with this stuff. He's not even speaking. I swear, he went to plug in his new mouse and he just ruined his microphone. Like he probably plugged his microphone into like into an audio jack port.
Yeah, I forgot how to install RAM, so like I literally just gave up.
Wait, please tell me you're kidding.
No, I'm not even kidding. Like I know how to like fucking put the shit into the things, but I'm like, I guess I just did it wrong because shit wasn't showing up. So I'm just like, whatever.
Well, you can do it soon. Later. Later.
Yeah, I know. Because I was just like, all right, podcast is starting. I'm just gonna stop.
I'm gonna. What?
I was about to. I didn't mean to like interrupt. Oh my god.
What is this man doing?
Please don't tell me we're gonna have to.
Come on, fine. We'll just keep on going.
Yeah, I mean it's really fun. I mean I can always pause the recording. It doesn't matter. I can pause it and we can just pick up right back up where we left off. Hang on, we're gonna take a short intermission. Okay, we're back. Brian's finally here. He was having issues with his Wi-Fi. But we're back. So I think the last thing we were talking about was just the subscription counter or whatever, and how I just went back down. So what's new?
I got couscous.
Yeah, pretty much. So what's new, fellas? What do we want to talk about first?
I want to talk about like your channel because you've been blowing up for a small channel. Like, you've been doing really well recently.
Actually, I was surprised when I posted my LSPDFR video. The one that says returning Los Santos to its rightful state. That video's got like 100.
Oh yeah. That was a banger.
That was pretty fucking good.
I don't know what happened.
I think is my favorite.
Hang on one second. Okay. Yeah, we're back. Sorry. God, okay, anyways, but yeah, no, when I posted that, I went into it fully thinking it wasn't going to do good at all because the thumbnail was garbage, and I was like, yeah, this video's probably not going to do very good in general, and it's the highest viewed video on my channel. So don't know what happened. Have no idea why it got so many views. I think it may have gotten into recommended for a couple people.
Probably.
But I mean, other than that, yeah, no, I've been gaining subs here and there. It's kind of nice. Trying to hit a hundo. If you guys haven't subscribed already, Kisher with a 3 and 2 R's, you know.
I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this is subscribed.
Yeah, I think everybody here.
Hey, you never know. There could be that new audience that we're trying to reach for. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Fair enough.
What are you like planning to do with your channel? Are you still gonna stick to Minecraft or?
Well, I'm kind of.
Did you watch the future of Kisser?
No, I did, but like nothing's changed since.
Yeah,
I uploaded like a couple BMGs.
Yeah, I'm doing Minecraft kind of right now because I'm on the Trophy SMP with Goose. So we're both just kind of playing on that now, and I'm trying to stream it as much as I can. like every day, because that's also helping me grow as well, because that's with other content creators, and the owner of it has like 2.2k subs, and he shouted me out and he's helped me grow a lot too. So I'm just kind of streaming that and playing that as much as I can because it's a lot of fun. And then, you know, maybe here and there I'll have like a one-off video where I, you know, do something else. Like I still need to play Doom. I literally bought and installed the game and I've yet to open it and play it. So
you pretty much pulled a coos where you said you were gonna pivot and play different games that you enjoyed, but you enjoy the game that everybody already wanted to see. So
yeah,
just kind of play that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing whatever. Honestly, like I'm just kind of chilling and doing whatever.
And right now, it just happens to be Minecraft.
Yeah, because I'm on that server, and the server's
what
like
other games have people asked for?
They want to see us play Uno. Like a lot of people want to see us play Uno together.
Yeah, that was a really fun day.
Yeah, they want to see us play Uno. I've seen somebody say Total War.
Oh, dude, I fucking love her in Total War.
Somebody said something about like oof, I don't even remember. There's one guy that commented and he left just like a plethora of different games like for options. And I just don't remember a lot of them.
It sounds like one of my channels.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
The only game I've seen somebody ask, I remember, I think some guy asked about Skyrim.
Yeah, there's a multiplayer mod for Skyrim apparently.
Yeah, me and Aiden were gonna try that out a while back, and I don't.
They want to see us play that.
We tried it in its beta version, and we never really.
We could all try it. You know, it might be kind of pog if the Quirks just played Skyrim together. It'd be kind of funny.
Heads up, I mean, I don't know how, like, if you do, but to be able to do that mod, you need the special edition.
I'm not sure. Wait, do you? Are you saying you do? Or
yeah, you need it. You need it.
Oh, okay.
It's like $15 on G2A.
So oh, that's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
I still want to do a video, like a gaming video with the Quirks too. Like I know we tried the parkour one and that just kind of didn't work, but I want to do something.
I mean, I'd be down for Skyrim.
Skyrim could be kind of fun. Like the Quirks play Skyrim or something. Like, who knows?
Yeah, facts. Speaking of Skyrim, I've kind of wanted to bring back that old Let's Play, and like start fresh again.
Okay.
I mean, I think
like,
you should.
I was looking at it and like that was kind of where I got started. Like with the FIFA series, I kind of went through a phase where I used like curse titles and shit.
Yeah.
Quote unquote curse titles, and like that's kind of where I got started with it.
Yeah.
And like I was just, it's like I know that game fucking inside out, so like I could meme the shit out of it.
I really think if you did a series, it would be best to do like if we did the multiplayer mod.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Agreed.
Because you got good views on it too.
10 times.
You got really your views on that series too, Aiden, were really good. Like you were getting like good views from that.
Yeah, my views like a year ago, like from like March until when I pivoted, were fucking banging.
I mean,
I was like really.
Holy shit! It was fucking 316.
Holy shit! that video is an anomaly. Like I don't really know what's going on with that. But
no, I don't either.
No, dude. Like I was like looking back on it from like a career. Like if I was trying to advance, that was like pretty fucking stupid. But like if I hadn't have done that, I probably would have gone insane and stopped making content like in August. So
yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference or not, but Aiden actually ended up getting a new microphone a few days ago. I think he sounds a lot better. I don't know if the viewers are going to be able to tell a difference, but he did get a new microphone for those of you that are curious if you could tell a difference at all. Aiden, I don't know if you want to tell them like what it is or whatnot, but you know.
Oh yeah, it's a space heater. It's the HyperX Quadcast mic, which for those of you who know that mic, it glows red when it's on, which on like a webcam it shows up as something as like a metal that's just like really fucking hot. And so yeah,
it's kind of funny. Like you could honestly, you could probably just prank so many people. You could like touch it and then be like and they like wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know it's the microphone. They would just think it's a heater.
So fucking cold, dude.
It's kind of funny because when you mute it, it turns off. You gotta hit it harder. Yeah, see. And then when it's on, the light's on. Oh, nice. Yeah, so those of you that don't know, we can see him right now. He's got his webcam on in a Discord call.
I'm the only fucking person, but
yeah, okay. But you guys can't see him.
I don't need to own a webcam right now.
He got a new mic. Ooh,
I'll send you my old webcam.
Oh my god. Wait, I have two actually now as well. I have one in my closet since I got my new Brio.
Twice the webcams, twice the perspectives.
Yeah, that's what I used for my.
that one behind me, so you just see the back of my head.
it's instead of OBS, you just record your screen. Fucking webcam.
Sorry, my computer can't run OBS. I gotta use a webcam to record it.
and then you can see with the webcam, it's recording the webcam in OBS.
I remember like when I first started getting into like creating videos, I didn't know about screen capture software, and I was genuinely like considering just getting a camcorder, pointing it at my screen, and recording the screen that way. Because like I genuinely didn't know any better, and now I know about OBS. So
I started off on unregistered hypercam.
What is that?
Like, it's old.
I used EasyVid.
If you either know it or you don't.
I used EasyVid and like Bandicam and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and like the free version of Fraps.
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
And then I got a pirated version of it. I forget who sent it. It was either Brady or like this old guy we knew, like Nick. It was one of them.
Yeah.
Who sent it to me? And,
Fraps, dude. Ugh.
Yeah, and then I started using OBS, and I haven't looked back.
Yeah, OBS is great. It's a great piece of software. I really like it a lot. I think it's super easy to use and very, very intuitive. I like it a lot. And they always constantly add new stuff to it. It's pretty pog. It's an easy software to use for like a beginner. Maybe not a beginner, but like if you watch a tutorial, it's pretty simple to set up. Yeah. I like it a lot. I think it's good. But we've got some new content coming for the Quirks.
We do.
Minus this podcast, we've got a vlog in the works. It's really the two of them combined.
From the Quirks.
Yep, that's right. I mean, should we talk about it, or I feel like it's okay to. I don't think it's really a big deal.
Yeah. So essentially, Wednesday we got really. All right. So it's Sunday night for those of you at home watching. It's Wednesday night. Christian and I, right after we bought this new microphone, the HyperX Quadcast. Right after
10 minutes to close at Best Buy.
Yeah, 10 minutes before close at Best Buy, which is a story in and of itself. We're sitting in a parking lot, and Christian's like, I feel like we shouldn't go home yet, or he said something like that. It's like, I feel like there's still like some shit to do tonight. And I looked at him, and I was like, Virginia Beach? Is Virginia Beach moves? And he looked at me, he was like, don't tempt me. I was like,
well, because keep in mind, I had class. I had a test in my class the next day.
At like 10 a.m. the next morning.
And then I had, what's it called? Work after that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, look, don't mess with me, bro. Like, I may have a test and I may have class and work, but I don't care. Like, I'll still do it, dude. Like, I don't care.
And I said, I'm not messing with you.
Yeah.
And he was like,
let's do it.
So we start driving. I call my dad. He calls his mom. And then I'm like, Brian.
Yo, we got to get Brian.
So... yeah, and so I forget if it was me or you who called Brian. Doesn't matter.
It's me.
You called me.
Okay.
No, Aiden called me.
It was not Aiden. It was me.
It doesn't matter. So, so we call him. He was like, I got work in the morning. We just called him a bitch. And we just called him a bitch and an idiot. Until
You're queer for making me go.
What? Okay. You had fun,
and,
Brian.
But still.
And then, eventually, he caved. And we picked him up. And we drove to Virginia Beach at like 10 p.m. We got there at about 11:50. We made amazing time. Like, yeah, we got there in under 2 hours. And like from where we live, it's about a 3-hour drive. Yeah. Normally, like during the day.
Well, not really. No, it's about 2 hours.
2.5.
No, it's more like an hour and a half.
Really? Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Either way, we made phenomenal time. We were like the only people on the road the entire time.
Well, we stopped it, while we got some energy drinks. I made a TikTok on it if you guys want to check it out. Made a TikTok. Energy drinks. Yeah. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it was like so spontaneous and so random. And that's like when we always have the most fun, is when we just randomly decide to do something. Like today, when Brian and Aiden went and got food together while I was asleep. They invited me. I just was tired, so I didn't go. But they just called me and they're like, yo, we're going to hit Micro Center, which if you're not familiar with Micro Center, it's like a huge warehouse full of computer stuff and just anything you can imagine. And it's 2 hours away for us. It's in Washington, D.C. And we've gone before. For those of you that remember the Exter channel, I had a vlog on there of us going there. RIP, it's gone now. But yeah, so it was so good. I put so much time into it.
Good fucking video, dude.
But they called me and they're like, yeah, Micro Center's moves. Like, you want to go? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm always down to go. Like, let's do it. And that was literally like an hour in, and then they came to my house and we all packed into into the car, and we hit up, what was it? We hit up Wawa again. Oh, yeah, we tried the new Coke energy drinks.
Oh yeah, the new Coca-Cola energy drinks.
Fucking delicious.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Brady, I don't know if you saw the commercial for them, but there was a Super Bowl commercial, and it was like a Diet Coke energy drink one, and so we were curious because we saw them at the Wawa. We tried them, tasted exactly like Coke. Yeah, like identical.
Yeah, it was really good. I might start drinking them regularly. Quite honestly, they were really good.
Yeah, there's zero sugar.
Yep. So yeah, we ended up doing that. We stopped at Wawa. We all got some stuff, and then we made the road trip up to Micro Center, which was about 2 hours away. It's like right on the outer brim of Washington, D.C. So we made our way up there. We went in there. We got some new stuff. Myself, I got a new mouse, and I got 4 RGB case fans to swap out with my PC, because right now I just have static red ones that I don't really care for. So I'm going to put some RGB ones in the rig. I got the new mouse hooked up right now, and then I got a can of compressed air so I can spray all the dust out of my machine, since it's not even that dirty, but, just want to maintain it well, I guess you could say.
And I upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM from 16.
Yep.
Finally.
Yep. Got some RAM. Even though
for like 3 years now.
Even though he was about to get a processor. There were it was almost moves, but we just didn't.
I was about to get a 9700K.
Yeah. Just weren't too 100% sure if it was going to need to require a motherboard update or not, or upgrade. I mean,
yeah, I had money for the processor, but I didn't have money for both a processor and a motherboard, or at least like I didn't want to spend that much.
Yeah. And then Brian, what about you? What did you get, man?
Got myself a new mouse because my old one, the sensor was retarded, and I got a new mouse pad.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, me and Brian got the same mouse.
Yeah.
And it's pretty pog. It's the glorious Model O, and we both got the white one because we both have the same keyboard, and now we both have the same keyboard and the same mouse, which is kind of funny. But it looks super nice, Brian. I don't know how you feel about it, but I freaking love this thing, bro.
So fucking nice.
It's nice. Isn't it light, bro?
Yes, you saw it on story though.
Yeah, dude. It looked really good. It's super lightweight. Yeah, I really like it a lot.
Lightweight, everything.
But yeah, so we did that. That was a lot of fun. So we have 2 vlogs coming out that are gonna be mixed into one. And I don't know. I think it's probably gonna be out after the podcast. It really depends on how fast I get the footage to Aiden, which I should be doing like right after this. But so that vlog's gonna come out, and it's gonna be the first one. It's probably gonna be us going to Virginia Beach, and then after that, it's gonna be us going to Micro Center. So it'll be a good one for you guys. Be interesting. And yeah, we finally need to get some content rolling out to the channel, because we've all been super busy, man, like just with jobs and work and school or whatever. Like, I just haven't had time to actually sit down and record a podcast or record, content for the channel. So we're not gone yet. We're not done yet. We're still recording stuff. We still got stuff in the works. The Quirks still got stuff in the works. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's anything new with you, Brady? We haven't really heard much from you, man. What's going on with you?
So my job got closed because of health violations. So I've been trying to find another one. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I've also been kind of slacking off with actually calling places.
I really thought you just said jacking off.
Yeah, that too.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm kind of deciding whether or not I want to get into a job or just focus on school. Because my grades are fine, but they could be better, admittedly. And I kind of want more free time, because that's why I haven't been able to do shit with y'all, is that job. Yeah. Because, I made the biggest mistake you can do when you're in high school, and I complained about not getting enough hours, and that was a horrible idea.
Yeah. That's the worst fucking idea. Yeah, no, they'll literally work you to your
because they gave me they would give me like 6 hours, maybe even 3 a week, and I was like, I'm not getting enough. There's kind of pointless. So like, okay, watch this. And they gave me like 25, 30 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend just turned 18 back in December, and before, where she works, they weren't giving her much hours because she was still a minor. And now that she's 18, this past week she just worked like 5 days in a row, like almost open to close. So I mean, it was like 8-hour, 9-hour days. And she was like, she told her work, she's like, look, if you think y'all are gonna be scheduling me like this every day, like that's crazy, because she's still in school. Yeah,
Oh, hell no.
yeah,
What?
exactly. So I was like,
Yeah.
yo, that's nutty. Like, no way. Like, that's one of the reasons I really enjoy where I work, because I work on like somewhat of a fixed schedule. I work the same days every week, and then I work the relatively the same hours, and it's super convenient because we close early too. I mean, we close at 7 p.m., which is kind of late in some people's eyes, but for me, I see closing at 7. Like,
early.
yeah, I still got plenty of time to do stuff after we close, which is hella convenient.
Yeah, it's
You're in
fucking
school now, aren't you?
Yeah, I started class in January.
Are you going to the same one as Aiden?
Yep.
Yeah, but Aiden's not in the
shit.
semester. He's not in the semester.
Oh, damn.
But it's
Wait,
okay.
What are you doing then, Aiden?
We see each other because
I'm
we
not
work
really
together.
Sure. I'm not sure.
We work together.
I've been thinking about it a lot, but I'm not really like I haven't really like, made a decision on anything yet.
He's just taking a break for the most
We
part.
kind of discussed this in IHOP.
I'm pretty much just like taking a break right now, but I do want to keep on going. Like
Good, that's good.
He works with me now. He got a job at the same company I work for, and we both work together.
I knew that much. And I saw the Snapchat stories.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. I enjoy working with Aiden.
You're like a ghost on Snapchat. Like you
Facts.
Post shit. So I sometimes like forget that I have your ass added.
Facts.
Yeah, 'cause I don't use Snapchat.
Fair enough.
That's true. Yeah, we got that going on. We're all starting to put money down for TwitchCon, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, it's September, man. It's pretty still far way away, but
that honestly would be the only reason I would try to get back into a job, is so I can actually go.
Yeah,
oh, that's
facts.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I need a job because I spend way too much money doing shit. Well, I also got bills to pay. So, like I go out way too much.
Yeah. You also got a
Like,
fat
literally-
tax return though, so you're kind of vibing at the
I
moment.
know I'm vibing. Like no, I'm not even kidding. Literally every single paycheck that I could have got, I've got this week. Like
Yeah.
I've got like 4 different like $300 plus checks this week.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Big baller.
I've just literally I've been blowing through money.
Big
I can't.
big baller over here, bruh. Big
Like
baller.
I've literally spent the most money I've ever spent over this past like week. Like I've probably spent $800 in like 5 days, and
Yeah.
I'm still extremely comfortable, and it's the best fucking feeling in the world.
Well, yeah, because you have money. I mean, it's great when you
I
have
know.
money. I mean, I literally was I was lasting for 2 weeks off of $5. Like
Yeah, I was
literally,
lasting for a month off of about 12.
yeah, I got paid like 300 something bucks, and then a portion of it went to insurance, and then the rest of it I blew on clothes. So then I had to like wait till the next 2 weeks were over so I could get my next paycheck. And like, I now learned that I need to just not blow all my money. Like today, I think I did a pretty good job managing
all
the
of us
cash.
spent under $100. All of us
Yeah.
spent under
Yeah,
100.
we were super happy about that for sure.
Where's the cloud house sitting at? Like, where's that idea?
We keep
We
talking
just
about it, but
haven't-
like we just
yeah.
don't have the funds
Don't
right
talk
now.
about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, we have. It's not that we don't have the funds. It's just that we
Well,
don't.
I don't have the funds. I can't afford to pay rent right now. I genuinely
We're all
don't make
occupied
enough.
Doing shit. We're all occupied doing shit.
It's not even that we're occupied. I just don't make enough money to afford rent.
Yeah,
like, if I
you're not gonna
stopped-
you're not gonna make more money.
If I stopped
reality.
going to school and I just worked full time, easily would be able to have money for rent. It's just the
yeah,
fact that
facts.
I work part time, and I work like 20 hours each week. So
Yeah.
I'm not making a buttload of money, and I only get paid every 2 weeks, so it's definitely not enough for rent. But it's still gonna happen. You know, we're gonna figure it out eventually. You know, I'm kind of in this.
Figuring out.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same position as Aiden right now. Like, while even though he's not in school and I am, I'm kind of thinking about after the semester what I want to do. As far as, do I want to continue with school, or do I want to just start working full time? You know, because if I work full time, then we have an opportunity to actually move in together and actually start, you know, content wise, start doing stuff a lot more and making more money. But you know, I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. The
So,
cool thing,
Aiden, where are you? Since you have a lot more, where are you? You're part time, right? Or are you full time?
he's
I'm
part time.
part-time.
We're both
So you
part-time.
have a lot more free time now, right?
Yeah.
Since you're out of school, where do you stand on content creation? Like what?
In what sense? Like video making and all that?
Since you have a lot more free time, have you thought about it anymore, or you just
I've
really kind of
been,
haven't?
like I've just been focusing a lot more on like my social life than I have on like
Yeah.
content creating.
We've
And,
been
like,
hanging
trying
out
to-
so much more.
Yeah,
I
I've
love
just been
it.
trying to, because like there was a period where like I barely hung out with friends for like 2.5, like 3 years, because I was just so focused on this shit.
Yeah.
And like socially, I just regressed like crazy.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
But
now, like, I'm out at least 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, we've been having like so much fun. Like me personally, like I've been hanging out with Brian and Aiden like a lot lately, and just the stuff we do, I've literally just enjoyed myself so much. Whether it's like just going to get food, or it's like going to walk around a Target or something, or like doing on a road trip or something. It's just a lot of fun. And like for me, the crazy thing is like, yeah, we went to Virginia Beach on a Wednesday night, and I had a test the next morning. But like for me, that helps me, because knowing that I have a big test the next day, instead of sitting at my house like stressing about it and like worrying about how I'm gonna do, like being out with the boys completely, that just puts me in a better mindset. Because I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm having a great night. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna be ready for this test. Granted, I got a 67 on the test, but hey, I passed, so it's fine. It's fine. All right, as long as I pass, it's all that matters. But yeah, like I've just been having a great time hanging out with the homies. Like we've been doing a lot of stuff together. And I think the crazy thing is too, is like, nothing against you, Brian, but like me and Aiden have gotten a lot closer as far as like friendship goes. And like, it's funny because when we met each other in school, like I would have never expected to ever be like hanging out with him this much, or like be this good of a friend with him. Like, just because we never talked. And then, you know, we just started talking, and now I pretty much talk to him about everything and anything. And like, we just kind of vibe out, hang out, you know, go do whatever. Same with Brian. You know, Brian just comes out whenever we ask him usually, and we just kind of go do stuff here and there, and it's a lot of fun. Like tomorrow, me and Aiden are going to a meeting for work that we have to be up at, and then I think me, him, and Brian are gonna go get food for lunch or something afterwards, which is gonna be pretty cool.
I'm depositing a check, which is gonna be another fucking $360 check.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, oh my god. Okay, look, money doesn't buy happiness, right?
Yes, it does.
Cap. Ask Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my god.
No, literally, money. Like people always says, I've never heard a rich person say money doesn't buy happiness. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
Like it's always these people who are going like paycheck to paycheck. Like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. It's like money doesn't buy happiness. Money buys peace of mind. And if you're going through your life like constantly worried about like, oh, am I gonna have enough money for my insurance? Am I gonna have enough money for my like food and shit? You're gonna be so stressed.
Yeah.
But just having like money and being able to just like blow it on shit, and just being able to have fun with the people who like you enjoy spending time with, it just increases your quality of life so much.
Yeah.
You know,
we were talking about that today when we went to Micro Center. Like last time we went to Micro Center, me and Brian weren't even working a job. Aiden was the only one working. Yeah. And so like me and Brian were like just getting by like buying all the crap we had bought, and then we, you know, could barely afford to get food. And then
like
this
birthday funds for the past like month.
Yeah, exactly. And then this time we go, you know, and I'm financially comfortable. Yeah, we're all financially comfortable. Like we all were able to get something.
I've gotten 5 paychecks in the past 3 days.
Yeah. How have you gotten so many paychecks?
It beats me,
dude. He solicits on the corner. What are you on about?
So all right, so I got my tax return, which is like 2.5 paychecks.
Yeah,
I've got my ASP Peanut development check. I got my last check at my old place, and I got my first check at my new place. So it's like,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's great when you got the money coming in, like for sure.
Oh yeah, dude, and like, I don't like talking about it, but it's just like, you know.
Well, it's nice. I mean, yeah, like nobody wants to sit there and boast about money unless they're just arrogant and an asshole. But like, when you have money, it feels good. Like,
yeah, it's just like I was like freaking out for this past month. Like I was going nuts.
Yeah, and I was still dropped a Twitch Prime sub or a tier 1 sub.
Hey, dude, I thought that was literally gonna fucking overdraft my account. I'm not even kidding. But like, I think my tax return processed like 10 minutes before that shit went through.
Yeah.
Or something. Cause like I had checked my account like 30 minutes ago, and it wasn't.
The thing with money is like, I really want to be so well off that I can do things like David Dobrik does. Like I think we need more people like him. I mean, the fact that he literally just buys people stuff and just gives out, like, and Mr. Beast, but like I just watch David Dobrik more. But like the fact that he just buys cars or pays off kids' tuition, or he like just simple stuff like that. Like the one thing I really want to do one day is just go through like a drive-through and then get the person's food behind me, or like be at a restaurant and then see like some old person and be like, yeah, you know, get his check for me. And like, you know, just something like that. Like I feel like doing stuff like that is so cool. And like I wouldn't even I wouldn't want people to know it's me doing it because I don't want to like boast about it. I just want to simply have enough money to be able to like do something nice for somebody like that every now and again, you know? Like I just think it's super cool. Like I saw my mom do that. We were at a restaurant getting breakfast and she saw this war vet and he was like sitting there by himself eating, and she told the guy, she's like, yeah, you know, pick up his check for me. And she was like, don't tell him it's me or anything. Just pick up his check for me, and everything he gets, just put it on my card. And I was just like, dude, I want to do that.
Like, beers on the house.
But I'm like, dude, I want to do that. Like, that's so cool. Like, I find
it feels good to be good.
Yeah, facts. I just think that's really cool.
Good to be generous. Yeah, I mean, like, I bought y'all like Wawa shit. But,
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's true. Bought us the Red Bull, Red Bull, Monster.
I paid for y'all's like Wawa
gummy
shit.
bears.
Like, y'all like candy and like monsters and shit.
Yeah, because that was on the.
It wasn't like I spent it. I think that was like a $40 like Wawa check including gas. So it wasn't nuts.
It was for the Virginia Beach trip. That was a lot of fun, dude. We almost got towed.
Motherfuckers pay today. Oh yeah, we did almost get towed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did. We forgot that story completely. Forgot that.
Yeah, I didn't. But like you started talking, and I've been talking for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
Oh, I don't really care. Lesson learned. Virginia Beach has a fleet of tow trucks that just drives around at the like ass crack of dawn, just waiting.
The dude literally speed ran the towing process.
Yeah,
like it was kind of cracked.
I mean, Aiden,
he set a new record.
Do you want to explain what happened, or like?
Yes, I do, because I was the one who almost got towed, so I'm explaining.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we get to Virginia Beach. We get for those of you who don't know where Virginia Beach is or how it is like up there, it's essentially just a strip of hotels and shit, and like stores, and like a whole bunch. It's just been completely commercialized, and there's not a free parking area for like a mile. Like you literally got to walk like a mile to get to a free parking area. It goes from interstate to commercial shit. So it's like,
well, there's like no free parking at all. There's like no
that's what I'm saying.
Parking.
And so we're like, okay, whatever. We'll park at like a closed restaurant or something, and we'll just be quick. So we park at a Dairy Queen, the Dairy Queen that like we went to when we went there over the summer.
It was right on the beach. It was literally right.
Yeah, it was literally on the beach. And so we were just like, it's closed. No one's gonna give a shit. We get out of the car. We start walking towards the beach. I'm ahead of them.
Mind you, it's like 12 a.m. It's like 12 o'clock at night.
It's literally like 11:45.
So it's a ghost town. There's like no one.
Nobody on the streets. I turn around to say some fuck shit to them just because I'm trying to be funny. And I look, and across the street, I see a tow truck at the intersection, or like a truck with like the light strip on top.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's obviously like a utility truck.
And the tow mirrors.
I see one of those. Yeah. And I'm like, guys, is that a tow truck? And they're like, nah, you goofy. I'm like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got to give it to Aiden, dude. He called it, because I 10 out of 10 was like, no, that's just some yee, you know, redneck truck that's like lifted.
Some motherfucker.
I was like, that's some redneck. It's not a tow truck. You're OD in it. And then Aiden was like, no, chill. Let's wait a second and see what happens. And
yeah, because they didn't have a blinker on, so which means they were crossing the street towards us.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they cross. They turn. We see like the hook and shit. And we just sprint.
Yeah.
Like back to the car.
Aiden's like, back to the car now.
Yeah, guy literally pulls up and is just like, oh, they're back. Bye.
Yeah.
Literally, though, we got out of the car, walked 30 feet, tow truck was there.
Mm-hmm.
From nowhere.
And then we just continued to see him drive
he came
around.
From the same way that
camping.
we did. He came from the same way that we did, which was the scuffed part.
Yeah. And then after that, we just continued to see him like driving around the area and other trucks.
Yeah, we saw like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And
so they are on call, like they are ready to go to get whoever's parked illegally.
Yeah, when they say 24 hours a day, they mean 24 hours a day. And if that shit had got towed, we would have been hit.
Yeah, we'd have been stuck.
Yeah, we would have been.
But then we found a parking garage, and we were fine.
Only had to pay like $3 for like the hour that we were there.
Yeah, and then we walked on the beach. We went to the beach or whatever. You'll see all of it in the vlog. There's footage. We got all of it. We didn't get anything with the tow truck, unfortunately, but we were all just
average Instagram post.
Yeah, we all got pictures like on the beach and stuff. We were all more focused on like getting to the car instead of
shout out to Brian.
Recording. But yeah, shout out to Brian for the photos as well.
Yeah, shout out to
but
Brian
that was fun. But
that was a really fun night.
It was a great time. I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. Brian was like sleeping the whole time and almost didn't get out of the car. Almost didn't get out of the car.
Oh yeah, he was like,
I'm
all
tired.
sorts of expletives.
He was like, I'm tired. I don't want to get out of bed. And I was like, bruh.
I don't want to get out of bed. It's like you're literally sleeping on like a hoodie that is covered in motor oil.
He was sleeping on your box of your microphone box.
Yeah, he was sleeping on the head. He was sleeping on the microphone box in his jacket that I'm.
The box for your microphone was his pillow, and I was like, that can't be like comfortable, man. It can't be.
It was super fucking comfortable.
That's funny, dude. I can't believe it was comfortable like that. I mean, so the only other thing that I kind of wanted to bring up was the Jake Paul fight. Like, I know none of y'all watched it. Aiden, I showed you the clip because you
like how he got how he knocked out a Nissan game in like 10 seconds.
So now he's supposed to be going on to fight KSI, and this whole thing again. And now apparently Logan Paul's fighting Antonio Brown, and he dropped a diss track on Antonio Brown. I just watched it. It was actually kind of fire. Not gonna lie, it was kind of nice. Like, Logan Paul can't really make music, but the diss track was kind of sweet. I gotta give him credit for it. It was really catchy. The disses were there, and it was a good tune. I enjoyed it.
I didn't know they were still doing that shit.
Yeah, well, Logan Paul's apparently supposed to be boxing Antonio Brown now. They're gonna be fighting.
What?
Isn't Antonio Brown a quarterback?
No, he's a football player, NFL player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear I saw he was like a QB or something.
No, he's a wide receiver, I think.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's wide receiver. Yeah. But he's supposed to be fighting Logan Paul, and now Jake Paul's supposed to be fighting KSI. Because the whole ordeal with Jake Paul and Anees and Gibb was, if you beat Anees and Gibb, then you can fight KSI. So, of course, he beat Anees and Gibb, first round knockout, which was kind of nutty. And now the speculation is that he's going to be fighting KSI soon, which will be kind of fun to watch, I guess. Even though I think the whole thing's rigged just to make money.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I feel like, but who knows? I could be wrong. The only other thing that I can really think about that we could talk about, Aiden, is our little escapades. You know what I'm talking about.
Last Saturday.
When we were vibing out, when we were allegedly messing with some stuff.
So
how do we start this? How do we start this?
So like 2 weeks ago, I got my hands on some gas.
Mm-hmm. Some water, as Swagger Souls would call it.
On some good shit, right? And I've been working through it over the course of the week, just like kind of like working through it. But I was saving just a little bit because I knew Christian and I were both like open Saturday night. I was like, I'm gonna hit this man up. So I hit him up like Wednesday. I'm like, yo, Saturday, I'm gonna get you fucked up.
Paninis and weed.
Yeah, paninis and weed. It was a vibe. So
minus the paninis.
Yeah, minus the paninis.
It's fine.
So we set aside the time. I show up with barely anything, but I'm like, nah, this is plenty. Because I know it's some good shit, and I know like how to use it, obviously. But I get there. I walk in. I've got my for those of you who know what I'm talking, I got my GB. I got my fucking rig, right? And I walk in. Dog's barking. His mom's sitting on the couch. I've got like just a bag with weed in it, and I've got my rig, and I'm just like, and so I just run into his room. I'm like, I'm not fucking with that. So I walk back on out there, and his mom's like, oh, hi, Aiden. What are you guys doing? I'm like, games. We're playing games.
Aiden is a horrible liar, by the way.
No,
terrible
yeah,
liar.
I'm a terrible liar. And so she's just like, she plays along with it for a little bit, and then Christian and I both make eye contact with her, and we look at each other, and then we look back at her, and she's like, so who's got the pot? And I freeze for about 15 milliseconds. I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. It's gonna be so awkward. I'm probably gonna have to go home because I doubt his mom's cool with this, and I'm not, and it's gonna be extremely awkward if I ever come over to Christian's house ever again. And then Christian just points at me, and then for the next 10 milliseconds, I'm like, oh my god, Christian, you've just completely thrown me under the bus. You could have said it was you who had it, and just completely like just taken the fall and not made it off for me to come over here ever again and had you completely deal with it. But now it's my problem and I have to sort it out. So I go, and Christian just starts dying. And it's like, she doesn't care. And then I was like, oh, ha ha ha.
Okay,
like,
well, let me clarify on her part. Like, she cares. You know, she's not an enthusiast of drugs. She's not gonna sit there and tell her children and his friend, you know, oh yeah, go smoke weed, go do this, go do that. Her logic is, if you're gonna do something stupid, dumb, be smart about it. And
which is a great quote.
Yeah, when we kind of live by that. But this is all allegedly, okay?
This is all alleged. Yeah, this is actually all just a dream that Kishore and I just had, like, coincidentally.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just kind of like, you know, I don't know.
Multiplayer dream.
She was just kind of like, she was like, I don't know about this. No, I didn't hear about any of this. I don't know about it. And me and Aiden were just kind of like, okay, you know, yeah, good night. And she went to sleep.
And so first we had to go to like Walmart to buy some shit.
Oh yeah, we had to get an adapter.
And then on the way back, I'm like, yo, let's call Brian. And then we call Brian, and we're like, Brian, come over. And Brian's like, okay, I'll be over there in 15 minutes. 5 minutes later, we're home. We talk to Christian's mom for like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I go outside with all the things. Christian follows me. I'm like, yo, Brian's gonna be here in like 30 seconds.
Got a nice little balcony.
Yeah, it's a nice little balcony. And literally, like right after I say that, Brian FaceTimes me, and I'm like, shit, he's here. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get set up. You go get Brian.
You guys already fucking started when I got there.
No, we hadn't.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I don't think we
did. Yes, you did. We already started.
Everything was out.
We might have done one hit each.
I don't even think it was that. Everything was out and good to go, but we didn't actually take a hit.
Aiden was already smoking it. Yeah, Aiden already took like a couple hits before he even got there.
Did I?
I don't think he did.
I don't remember.
I don't think he did.
He did like at least 2 hits.
No way. I
did
one.
Yes,
I definitely
dude,
did
everything wasn't even set up yet to even do it.
It was all pretty much set up. It was all.
Brian, you're saying this to the 2 people that were there doing it. Okay.
No, Christian.
You both were already high by the time I.
No, we weren't. No. Now you
joined into the dream halfway through.
Yeah. So Brian got it twisted because we were definitely not high by the time he got here.
He had a really weird dream.
You both were already fucking high when I got there.
Yeah,
no.
I was tired as shit. You guys were already fucking high.
Yeah, you were
tired. You were already asleep.
You were tired.
Yeah, I was fucking sleepwalking. I was sleep driving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were all just sleepwalking.
You were. That's the exact reason. You were tired, so you don't have a very clear memory.
Just let the story go on.
Okay.
All right. So essentially, Brian gets here. I start saying some fuck shit, and Christian's like, I'm not high enough for this yet. I'm like, okay, take the next like couple hits. And then we all just start going off on some fuck shit.
Except Brian. Brian didn't smoke.
Brian starts saying some dumb stuff to me. And I look over at him, I hit him with a hey. I hit him like literally, it's identical to the one in the fucking video. I've never been able to replicate it, but I hit him with a hey. Like resolution, like fucking audio quality, like it came out of my mouth with like a fucking headphone quality.
Like a speaker.
4K 60 FPS quality.
It came out of my mouth at 60 FPS. Right? So I've never been able to replicate it, and I hit him with it, and instantly I was like, that was the one. And and then we just sat in Christian's room and argued over what music to listen to.
Well, we're forgetting the part where outside, where I was like staring at my hand because I said that my eyes felt weird, and then I just kind of like started squeezing my hand, like I started doing like a gripping like movement with my hand, and I just sat there and
it was like you like started doing this or something.
Yeah,
it was like really like, slow and like animated.
And I stared at it because I thought it was so funny, and I just like looked at it.
Ryan and I were just like arguing at like a conversation tone.
Yeah.
And then I look over at you, and I'm just like,
we both look at it. We're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and then we went inside and we raided the pantry. And we got a ton of snacks. I mean, gummies, granola bars, like chips, like just a ton of snacks. And we went in my room, turned some lights, some vibey lights on. I got some RGB lights in my room, so we turned those on. And then we turned on some tunes, and we just vibed. It was great. We hung out, had a great night. Brian was really sleepy. He ended up leaving.
Yeah, Brian just like dipped spontaneously.
Yeah, he just kind of left.
Just like, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
I was like,
And-
oh, okay,
and-
bye.
Yeah.
And I don't even
He
remember
was about to
like
wake up.
I don't
He was about to wake up.
I don't even like remember walking
He's just
outside.
phased out of reality.
I remember we walked outside and we walked Brian out to his car, and Brian just got into an exhaust on his car, so we were like, start it up, let's hear it. And I just think it's because I was just not in my normal state of mind. So as soon as he started it, I was just like, oh my god, this thing's loud. I was like, this thing's super loud, and then I heard it when I was sober.
Yeah, Christian gets really paranoid.
I did not get paranoid.
It's kind of funny. No,
What?
literally
Very fucking paranoid.
every time I went over like volume like 3, you were like, guys, I got neighbors.
No, because
Fuck off.
my mom was like, be quiet, and I didn't want to be loud and wake her up. Like, I wasn't trying to do all that.
Yeah, we
but-
weren't like screaming like we were
No,
fucking, like,
Brian was
quiet.
being loud because Brian was stomping all over the damn place. He was all over the balcony stomping
I
around.
wasn't even fucking walking.
No, you were stomping around,
I
my
was
guy.
literally sitting on a fucking chair while you were just laughing at dumb shit.
Lies,
And then Aiden
lies.
just say, Aiden fucking sitting on the other couch, just saying, hey.
Yeah, I was
Just
trying
give
to
it-
replicate it.
I
was
think-
trying to replicate it.
Aiden was
Can't
talking
repeat
about
it.
like some random stuff. Like he was just talking about
Yeah, and
random
then
things.
he went from
I said some dumb
saying
shit.
hey to like, oh, this is like air compression, just etc. Like what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I know. I started talking about the physics of it. Like I was going into the physics of how this thing works.
Wow, you were fucking high. You were just like, sorry.
Hey, I was asleep.
It's everything.
I don't remember what I said.
And then I turned to Kisher. I was like, I'm blackout drunk. And then I looked back at the thing.
Fucking
that was-
Christian
That's
grabbing
my new
fucking.
term.
Oh, you remember when we were like?
eating
I
fucking
remember.
Fritos?
I remember when I was tripping out because freaking Brian kept saying my neighbors were awake, and I kept thinking somebody was
yeah.
coming outside. So I turned the light off, and we were standing in the pitch black darkness on my balcony outside.
No,
Just
it was
staring.
As I was setting up
Because I saw someone.
Yeah,
I saw someone
yeah.
lights turn on.
Yeah, and Aiden's like, turn the fucking light on. I can't see it. I'm like, no. I'm like, somebody is here. I'm like, somebody's outside.
God, that is fucking ominous.
And of course, Brian's getting a kick. Look, Brian's getting a kick out of all of this because I'm sitting there stoned and I'm paranoid. And so Brian's like, yo, someone's outside, dude. Look down there, dude. Someone's outside. Look, they open the door. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, chill, dude, chill. I'm like, chill out, bro, chill. Like, and the light's off, so we're just sitting there in the pitch black. So I'm sitting there saying, chill out. Brian's laughing, and Aiden's like, yo, turn the fucking light back on. Like, he just keeps saying,
literally loading up the like hit, and they turned off the lights. I can't
Turn the light
see
up.
shit.
and we're just sitting there. Like, we're just sitting there. And I'm like, dude, this isn't funny, Brian. Like, is someone really there? Like, I can't tell.
But then
pretty funny.
they just started laughing. Made me laugh harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I
Yeah.
was like, "There's nobody there, Christian." So,
Yeah.
like,
And
I
it-
can tell. So,
And then we
No,
just,
but
we
I was
go,
being-
wait, what? Go ahead, Brian.
No, you were gonna say something.
No, I was just gonna say, and then we just went inside and got snacks. But what were you about to say?
No, because I was actually being dead ass when I told you someone turned the lights on. Turn your light off real quick in case they come outside. Which
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't,
I cut
gladly.
that light off fast. I was like, ka-chow. I was on that thing, dude.
yeah,
Like
he was
like
right.
Aiden's microphone just tapped, fucking turns off.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah. Like I was out, dude. I was tired, bro. After that, I went inside. I turned the music on, and we just chilled.
Oh yeah, we
Like,
fought.
I don't even remember what me and Aiden did after you left. Like I think we watched YouTube. Or no, we put on the
we turned
podcast.
on podcasts.
Yeah.
We put on this one. We put on the Gus and Eddie podcast, which
Yeah.
is my favorite podcast.
Yeah.
And then we changed it and put on the Misfits podcast because I was like, whatever, I'll just fall asleep to the Misfits podcast. I don't care. And then we fell asleep.
Fell asleep next to each other. I had him curled up in my arms, fingers through his hair. It was a
Yep.
pretty
I was
great
little
experience. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Pog.
Yeah, but that was our fun time. Allegedly, it was all a dream. You know, we woke up the next morning and we're like, "Whoa, dude, did you have the same dream I had?" And like, we just kind of looked at each other like,
Yeah.
"Whoa."
The only part that wasn't a dream was the spinning. So
Yeah, and we just kind of looked at each other like, "Bro, in your dream, were you like stoned?" And like, we were just like, "Whoa."
yeah.
You know, kind of connected on that same wavelength.
Whoa.
And then we just talked to
inside of me.
and then we talked to Brian, and Brian's like, "Yo, I had this same
Yeah.
dream," and we were just like, "Wow."
Yeah, we literally FaceTime Brian.
Yeah.
Just like,
And we all had the same dream. It was kind of crazy.
called Brady. He wasn't there though.
Yeah, Brady's off in like Florida, Georgia, California.
I was in like a single player world.
He was off in single player. Yeah, we were all over in my realm, but he was.
I was the neighbor.
Oh my god! Brady turned off his.
He was there. He just didn't say anything. He was just the neighbor.
He was a spectator.
Yeah, but like that. It was a lot of fun. It was a good night for sure.
Yeah,
we were definitely vibing. We definitely had like a playlist going, and we were just hanging out. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I would definitely have that dream again for sure. You know, if I could choose to have a same dream again, I would choose to have that dream again. I think it'd be really fun.
Me too. I've been looking up some sources as to how to have the same dream. So
meth.
Oh yeah.
Like I heard meth would be really good. No.
No.
But yeah, that's like pretty much. I mean, I don't really know.
I mean, us three did coke today.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. We did do coke. It was
Wait, shit! There wasn't a dream.
No, that part was real. We actually like.
Okay. We actually did coke.
I was gonna say because I woke up with the drip, so I was like, I don't like.
We also went into a Target that was 4 stories off the ground.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was Pog.
Yeah.
Nice. That might have been a dream.
That area is just so nice, dude. We saw Lamborghinis, Teslas, Porsches. Like, I mean, we saw all of it, dude. It was freaking beautiful.
There were more Panameras than Camrys, and that's how you know it's an upscale.
There was a lot of Panera breads, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, there were so many Panama Canals there. It was cracked.
Oh, dude. I can't wait to install these fans. It's going to look so good. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to install these Rams.
He didn't install your RAM.
Dude, he said he didn't know how.
No, I know. Okay, I know how.
Sorry.
I know how. Stop clowning on me. I know how. I put them in.
Clown emote.
Turned on my computer. Looked at Task Manager to see if they were registering, and they weren't. So I was like, "Fuck."
All right.
I'll deal with it later.
Another 2-hour drive up to Micro Center to return the RAM. Epic. Imagine.
I just all it wrong.
How many days until they're like, "Fuck it, you can't return it back"?
If I bring in the receipt, what are they gonna do?
Oh, okay. As long as you have the receipt, all right. Well, you're gonna have to wait a week too.
I took one.
Cause I'm driving next, I guess.
Yeah, cause I'm going back to get that PC case, dude.
Yeah, and
I'm giving Nightmare a facelift, bruh. Give a Nightmare a big old facelift. I'm excited, dude. I think these fans are gonna look really nice. I'm looking forward to it.
That's it.
We had really good burgers today too. We went to a place called Burgers Grilled Right, and they are absolutely delicious.
They were fucking grilled right. Yep.
They were so good. It was super delicious. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I don't know where my receipt is, but I know that I got one. So
Brian like wasted a ton of fries, just threw them in the trash.
You didn't even give me enough time to fucking eat them. You were like, let's go.
Brian, you said you were full.
Yeah, facts.
We gotta get home. Well, and that too, but still,
Brian,
clearly let me.
Brian, you're on crack. You're on crack, kid.
No, I'm on cocaine. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah.
Brady, what about you? Like, you've been like quiet.
Yeah, facts.
I've been listening because I wasn't there. You know, I was a neighbor.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, sorry that you live in like Texas or California or wherever you live.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Shit. Oh yeah, I'm off in Wyoming now.
Yeah.
I moved every state.
Idiot, Wyoming doesn't exist. That's common knowledge.
Yeah, you're right.
Brady's on a mission to live in every state in the United States.
Except Virginia, I'll never be allowed to go there.
Nope.
Why?
There's like you know the Virginia Wall, right? The one that stops Brady from getting through, where it's just absolutely heavily guarded by Obama.
Oh shit, yo, that's why it's there.
Yeah, because they've been trying to stop me because they know if I get in, literally the world is gonna detonate. Like it's over.
It's over. It's over. Shaktina 22 crosses the Virginia state line.
That makes sense. It's
like the prophecy. Like they've known it for years. You know, some people believe in the Bible. Some people believe in like Judaism. No, but everybody believes in the Brady prophecy. Brady in this Virginia, it's over. No matter what, they've had it like in place for years.
So instead of Judgment Day, it's Brady Day.
Yep. The moment I enter Virginia, it is over for everybody.
We're all dead.
Wow. That's kind of terrifying.
TwitchCon is gonna be really heavily monitored because if I go back to Virginia with you guys, holy shit, we're gonna get pulled over like at least 90 times.
Brady, I have a genuine question for you. Would you mind if me, Aiden, and Brian made a trek to come just pull up and say what's up to you?
Why would I mind that?
Yeah,
I'm just
the
asking.
problem is we don't know where he lives, and like
yeah, you're like in like Florida one time, then you're in Georgia. Like we just don't know where you're like at.
Yeah.
You know, you just kind of like you want to just tell us your address and all the viewers too.
Oh yeah, right now.
I just posted in the group DM, honestly.
Unironically though, like when I get a car on my own, that other than like what is it, like a 12-hour drive?
Where do you live?
In the middle.
I think it's 12. Yeah, meet in the middle somewhere.
You live in Florida?
In Tampa.
Oh my god, that's lit. Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So you like Tampa Bay Lightning, the hockey team? That's
Yep.
yeah, they're trash.
Yeah, they're pretty damn bad.
Get fucked.
Actually, they're not that bad. I think they're
No, they're not. They're actually not.
Out of Tampa.
They're actually not that bad. Like we played them in the
Bucks are
playoffs.
okay, but...
Dude, yeah, but I was talking to Aiden about it. I was like, yo, it'd be kind of pog if we just made a video of us going and just pulling up to meet Brady.
I thought about that. If we couldn't do TwitchCon, I could just try to come and see you guys.
That would be so. No, it'd be better. Dude, it'd be better if we came and saw you.
Where would I stay at if I came?
No, we come see you and we stay with my aunt because she lives in Destin, and if we go there, I mean, there's white sand beaches, clear water, bro. We're vibing. And plane tickets to Florida are cheap. They're not expensive. Like
everybody wants to go to fucking Florida.
Well, yeah. How's it? What's it like living with all the old people? Yeah.
It's annoying because they don't know how to drive and they're constantly.
Facts.
Yeah, well,
literally,
people
not
don't know how to drive
on my way to Jacksonville. There was this guy in a big white truck, and some motorcycle guy whipped around him to get in front of him, and the guy literally just fucking rammed him.
Oh my god! Yo, speaking of motorcycles, dude, we passed there was a motorcycle behind Aiden today on the way to Micro Center, and I told Aiden, I said, "Yo, roll your window down and give him a peace sign." And like for those of you that don't know, it's a universal sign that motorcyclists use for each other, where they like put their hand down, they do the peace sign essentially and point downward, and it means like, you know, if they see each other like, hey, what's up, like, you know, they acknowledge each other. And so I was like, hey, do it. And he's like, no, like, I'm not doing it. And so I was like, all right, bet. So the guy gets on the right side, on like the passenger side behind us, and I can see him in the rear view. So then I roll out down my window and I do the sign, and then he comes flying up past us in the other lane, and he does the sign back, and then he just keeps going. And I was like, hey, like, that's freaking dope, bro. Like, I thought that was kind of cool. Like, you know, like, what's up, bro? It's pretty cool, dude. Sorry, got a little too excited there. It's just one of those things, you know. It's pretty pog. No?
Oh, it was pog as fuck.
Huh?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty pog. It was just we've heard about it 19 times already today, so.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But, I mean...
Is your mic in DC?
What? No, it's...
Like, yeah, he left it there in the White House.
Come closer. Come closer. Hello? Is it better? Hey. I mean, if there's anything, I mean, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about? We're coming up on an hour here. We can always wrap, you know. I think it's been a great podcast.
In a decade, boys.
Yes, that's true. Finally a good podcast. For those of you that don't know, me, Aiden, and Brian tried to record a podcast, and it sucked. It was terrible.
Yeah, it
we
sucked because
derailed
we got into one topic, and we kept on just kind of
going back to it.
I was wondering why like every time I wasn't able to show, like I kind of figured you guys would just be able to do it.
We just
knock one out.
We just need the quirks together. And Brady, you're good at
yeah. All four of us just kind of have like.
Brady's good at like keeping conversations going because he asks questions. You know, like he'll be like, "Oh, okay, so what do you plan on doing with this? Oh, okay, so what's going on with this?" You know, and that just helps us to keep going. Like as long as you give us something to talk about. Yeah, facts. We tried so hard and we just kept going back to the same thing. It was so bad.
Yeah, we kept on just going back to me.
Yeah. We're not going to get into that though. We're not going to bring that juju into this podcast. It's actually been a good one.
Did it actually like go down like somewhere bad or?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of like, jokes that like
It was
just kind of got out of hand.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. It was kind of getting to the point where it was actually believable.
Yeah, it was getting to a pretty intense point.
Yeah.
Was it about like real life shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's about some fun shit.
It was not good. It was really bad.
It's about I've been getting out there, and that's pretty much what it's about.
And then we just continued to go back to it, and it just wasn't okay.
Yeah, and then we just kept on going back to it and making some fucked up jokes about it.
And, to the point where it actually seemed like it was real.
Yeah, to the point of where I was like, all right, y'all, let's
chill.
Because people are gonna start to believe this shit, and it's like that's no bueno.
It was kind of not pog, but I mean,
we're not pog at all.
We're coming up right here. We're at 59:35 as we speak. So you guys want to just go ahead and wrap it up here?
Yeah.
No. I mean, this has been pretty good, and like we've been kind of talking. Like we can go over.
No, the point is that it's been good. We're running out of stuff to talk about, so we ended on a high note. And
topic.
No,
It's
absolutely not.
Christian wants to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We can talk about it post podcast.
It's fair. We can just.
I want to stay on for a little bit because like we're vibing and we all haven't been on in a while, so we gotta.
Yeah, well, we can save stuff for the next podcast. But anyways, guys, that has been what, episode 3, I believe.
Yeah,
right.
Episode
3 of the Quirks cast. If you guys enjoyed,
first of the decade.
Yeah, first of 2020. Make sure you guys smack that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We're at 23, I think, as of now. And keep your eyes tuned. Keep your eyes tuned. Okay. It's time to go to bed. Keep your eyes peeled for the new vlog coming out. That will be coming out in the next few days or so. But yeah, this has been the Quirks Cast. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next one, we'll see you guys later. Peace. Then, God, we've been through this. You guys say bye. Yes, say.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Adios.